Hi, it's Danielle Carroll, and I decided to make this video to help all my natural sisters out there who are constantly saying, Danielle, what do you do to your hair? And I think I've been natural for 6 years now, and I finally got it down of how exactly to get it to look great. So, all my ladies that are natural, this is my natural looking hair. I've just gotten out the shower, I've just, shampooed, conditioned, and washed it. And as you can see, this is how it starts off. If it dries very quickly, gets very frizzy, but you can see I do have a tight curl pattern. So the first thing that I do, because you can see right now I have this part, which I don't really like. I want it to look more natural. So what I do is I take a middle section, right in the middle, and I part it, and I clip this part up and saved it for last. And then that way, it's just, you'll see when I do it that it just automatically goes back. And so then I wrap it up and I just pin it up, and then I start on the rest of my hair. And so I clip this part. So I start with this section, and like I said, and for ladies that I've talked to already, I really do curl my hair, or do my hair as if I'm flat ironing it, section by section with my product. So for all of you that don't know, this is the magic. This is set 3. It's Fritz, who works at Hairplay, and he owns Hairplay Salon. He's the person that sells this. You can only get it at Hairplay. There's set 1, 2, and 3. 1 for light, 2 for medium, 3 for heavy or extra hold. I gotta use 3 because I have very coarse hair, and I've tried 2, and 2 makes it just go poof. So I use 3. I love it because, as you can see, it's great for traveling because it has a cap. You bust off the cap. It's a foam pump. Very just a mousse. See, if you can see, it's very foamy. I love it. It's great. It smells great. Goes on great. Goes on very easy. So I'm not going to be talking throughout the whole thing because you'll get to see that it just becomes repetitive. But basically, I pump some in my hand, rub it together, and then just apply it to my hair. And I go across each area doing this. And you really have to coat all of the hair. So you'll see, my brother, he said it's almost like you're giving yourself a relaxer. Because, I mean, you really are putting it through all of your hair. But that's if you don't want to frizz. Now, the next key is brushing. Brushing is so essential. When I say a brush, I mean a straight bristle brush, no paddle brush. You've got to have these bristles that your mom used to use when you were a child. Works fabulous. I think I've actually had this brush since I was 5. But anywho, and then you just brush it through. And you brush because brushing creates a perfect curl pattern. And then I kind of tend to put my, so there you see, I have a perfect shiny curl pattern as opposed to what I had before. And I like to take different sections, you do it and see and get it until you like what you see, and add product liberally as needed. And you can brush through as many times as you want for the look that you're going for. So then, you can clearly see the shine of the side that I've just done. And this part, look at this, look at this. So then I just continue doing that. So the way I like to do, I start on my left side and then I move to the right side because it's really easy to do these portions. So I take a big section, and I've learned over the years that you don't have to take a really, really small section when you're using good product. Because this Fritz set is very concentrated, so you don't need as much. So even though this is a little bitty bottle, this will last for a pretty long time. And while I'm on that, let me show you that the refill size, which is a much bigger size. So this is what you can just use to refill. And I use my same bottle over and over again. You just buy these and refill. And these are about 30, I think, and these are like 20 something. But I love it. It's phenomenal. I'll buy like 3 bottles at one time because, you just never want to run out of your product. Because this is, essential. So, do the same thing that I did to the other side. And just be, like I said, very liberal. Don't feel like, oh my God, I'm going to run out of product. Oh, I can't use it. Oh, it's going to make my hair heavy and hard. Because that's what I used to be afraid of. And in the beginning, I thought it did make my hair hard. But what I have learned is there's a great, quick and easy way to get rid of that hardness. So then I just brush through this side like so. And I know some people are like, oh, I don't want to brush it. It's going to take it out. It's going to make it, you know, pull my hair out. But the key is when you're in the shower, you have to shampoo your hair. And I found a great detangling shampoo, which I'll show you at the end of this video. It's called my aerobic detangling shampoo. It's wonderful. And then you condition it. And I find if you use a great detangling shampoo, then when you condition it, you can use any conditioner you want. I used to use Mazzani, but now I am using Garnier Fructis. I mean, which is a triple moisture, because curly hair, we have to put in our moisture. So then, you know, if you detangle it in the shower, then you don't have to worry about it when you brush it out. It will be, see, very brushed through and very manageable. And there again, perfect curlies. Okay, so then I go on to the back, and I just take section by section. So it's gonna get a little boring after a while because this is literally all I do. I just take section by section. And typically I can do my hair in probably 20 minutes. It may be a little longer because I'm, you know, doing this video and showing you guys. But, you know, I just, you know, after you do it, you get comfortable with how much product you need, how you like to section it. Because like I tell you, I've been natural for 6 years, and I've been through the gamut of products. From Miss Jessie's Curly Pudding, Mixed Chicks, some random mousse, Garnier Fructis mousse, Curl Construct, which, I can't lie, I do have it as a, it's one of my staple curly hair products, but it's more so when I'm on that 3rd day or so and I just want to pull it back. I'll never use it for my full head. But you always got to have it for when you want a ponytail. Or just a little touch up on those spots, but never for all hair. Okay, so moving right along to the next section. And there's no method to my madness on sectioning after I do the 2 sides and start from the back. Then you just kind of take whatever works. But like I said, you can see shine, dry. So you just pump and apply, pump and apply. And see here, pump, pump, and apply. And it works fabulously. I love it. Absolutely love it. I need to order my refills actually shortly. And it's great because the salon is based in the city, but now that I moved to and live in Redwood City, which is about 30 minutes from the city, I don't have to go there because he sells it online. And the website is hairplayproducts.com. Again, that's hairplayproducts.com. And then you can just order whatever level that you might need. But for thicker, coarser hair, especially for us African American females, we would probably tend to start with, I would advise you to start with set 3. If you have a finer grade of hair, you can probably go with set 2. For kids, if you have kids with curly hair, that's fine, because I've used it on my nieces, and they have a little more finer hair than I do. And I used set 3 on them. It actually worked well. But if they have a finer grade of hair, you can probably get away with set 1. So see, wrong way. Okay, so I'm just applying this so, and keep making sure all the way to the ends, and then you just brush through. I brush through every single section, and when I want a tighter curl, I wrap it around my finger. So the back of my hair is not as curly. You can see it's much longer. But say if I want it to be a perfect curl, what I will do is take this and literally wrap it around my finger. You know, hold it for a little bit, and then just pull it off. Because then you get more, oh, can you see that? You'll get more of a, oops. Just trying to get the hang of this camera. You'll get more of the, you know, curl pattern. But again, I want to make sure that people know this product does not make my hair tight curled. You have to have a naturally, your natural curl pattern. It will make it shiny and it will stop it from frizzing. But it will not, and I repeat, not give you curls. But it manages it. It makes it look amazing. So, brushing, and you see I'm not afraid to brush. I'm not afraid of my hair coming out because I've already went ahead and detangled in the shower. Just continue pumping and applying. And that's what I would say. It's pump and apply, pump and apply. And I really wanted to do this video for you guys because I love being natural, and it's one of the best decisions that I've ever made in my life. I've had a relaxer since I was 7, and I'm now 31. I went natural at 26. Under the influence of my very good friends, they were going natural, and you know, I mean, people who know me know I love my straight hair. I mean, I would get my hair relaxed every 6 to 8 weeks. And then I say, oh my God, I really have this curly hair? Are you kidding me? Like, Mom, what were you thinking? But I understand, you know, back in the day, if grease didn't do it, then you were out of luck. So I know now, you know, we didn't use mousses and you know, I mean, who put some mousse in their daughter's hair back in the day? It was ponytails and grease. So, but now I know when I have a little munchkin, hopefully that has a big old head of curly hair, that I know exactly what to do. So I'll never have to flex her hair. So this is 6 years of new hair. And believe me, when I was getting a relaxer, my hair, I would get it cut every 6 to 8 weeks, and it would always stop right here. Never went any longer. I mean, it was just, and every week, yeah, get your ends trimmed, get your ends trimmed. Big whoop. Get my ends trimmed. I was just cutting my growth off. My hair now grows like wildfire. And I only get it trimmed 5 to 6 times a year. And that is only when I get it straightened. And I only get it trimmed when I get it straightened because I don't want people cutting my hair curly, because I think, you know, you can't really tell the length and they may tend to cut you my jaw. So that's what I do. So just continue. Oh, got a little knot in this one, but you know, just brush through those knots. There you go. Just brush through it and keep going. After we do this, the next big part will be blow drying. And now when I say blow drying, you must, and I say must, use a diffuser. Don't care what dryer you use, but a diffuser is essential, because otherwise you will blow your hair all over the place and it will look a hot mess. But with a diffuser, it stays in place and it looks amazing. And another trick, you can't just blow dry your hair in place, because then it tends to look flat. And that's one thing I used to hate too about my hair. I was like, oh, it looks like it's sticking to my scalp. I look like I have a jerry curl. I look like Soul Glow. You don't want to look like that. So what I do, when you diffuse it, you've got to throw your hair back and forth and up and down to get it to open up and breathe and let the air get into it, so it becomes not jerry curl, but more like a natural curl. And you'll find when you're natural that your hair, you may get a lot to come out with knots, but it doesn't. I mean, you have so much more hair that it's not a problem. So excited to be doing this video because so many people have asked me, and I think I explained it, but nothing explains anything better than a video. So now all we have left is my little pooch in the front. So I let that down. See, and so you can see, look at this moss compared to the shine curl. Moss, shine, moss, shine. Okay, so it's my last little piece, right? So then I just start sectioning this part off. And you can take pretty big sections at the front. I mean, depending on how your curl pattern is, but then I just apply. And even if you look at this top part, this is how much product I put, you know, I mean, almost literally like giving myself, it looks like you could be giving yourself a relaxer, you know, you just put it in there and brush. And like I said, brushing is so important because it keeps the curl tight, or makes the curl tight. You don't want to brush if you have just gotten your hair cut and it's very short, because brushing does make the curl drop. So I didn't, when I was a year or so into my natural state, I didn't brush my hair. But now that my hair is so long, I wanted to, because you see, so my hair at straight is about this long. So that's why I really brush it, because I want my curls to be perfectly tight, ringlets, and not be so long. And I'm not afraid of cutting my pieces either, because some you'll see you get a curl and you have, boop, I just cut those off. it'll go back. So this is where the part is what you do, you know, to get rid of the part. So I keep this part of my hair on the front, or kind of in that diagonal where the part would be. Brush through it, and then just separate it. Put some to this side, put some to the back, and put some to the side. And then that way, it kind of doesn't have a part because the hair just goes free flows. And then I do that also to the very front part. So this is where my part would be. I just separate, no parts, because then it just makes it look more natural. Or shall I say more free flowy. And voila, we have shine. So now that we're done with that, I mean, you can kind of look at it and see where you have dry spots, and I reapply some, and you know, where you kind of just want some of the roots. Maybe put some more, and then voila, look at her. Oops, this is diffuser. Attach the diffuser, put it in the butter, and then I start here. So, nothing behind here, but first I'll blow dry the front, and then I'll throw it over and you'll see what I do. And I don't really have to blow dry at all, but I like to get the wetness out. Because I don't, like I said, I don't look like a Jerry girl. It's so good. Just want to get it to where it'll still be damp, but it won't make a wet spot on the clothes. Now just flip it over. And so you're trying to get up in there, dry it. And this will give you the bigness and the volume. So it won't look like it's just flat here. And now the trick is to get your hands in there. And that'll make it unstick to your blow dry probably about 10 minutes or so. And then the key is to throw it back. You'll throw it back like that. So it's getting bigger. You don't want it to stick to yourself. And then you kind of throw it from side to side. So you can see now, I have curly hair, and it's very shiny. And so if it's crunchy, what you want to do is just squeeze it. That's all you have to do, squeeze it. Mine is still a little damp right now, but that's all I do. Or I'll take it up and put it in a ponytail and just scrunch it. And that'll tend to get the crunch out. But you can see I don't scrunch my hair. I don't do anything as far as making it curl. My hair already has this curl pattern. But this makes it shiny, keeps it tight and right. I started off with the shower using the Nairobi shampoo. Get this online for 18 bucks. And this lasts for a long time. I've had this almost like 2 months now. 3 months maybe. So that's what I do, detangle, brush a little bit at the ends when you're detangling. So I do brush with the detangler shampoo as well. Then I put the conditioner, clip a top part. I just use a little, a little clip for the top part because I don't like the part. Then I start with each side, and then I start from the bottom of the back and work my way up, applying set liberally. Again, I use set 3. You can get this at Hair Play Salon. Fritz is the owner. It's in San Francisco. Set 3 hair play, or you can get it at www.hairplayproducts.com. And then I blow dry, and blow dry with a diffuser. Must have a diffuser, so you don't blow your hair everywhere. And then just kind of throw it over, throw it side to side, throw it back, throw it forward. Just get it so you don't look like Jerry Juice or Soul Glow. And you just look curly and fun, and you'll love your hair. I tell you, I love it. And it's quick. See, it was 30 minutes, and I was slower because I did this video. My dog, he's always in here while I'm doing my hair. He hates the blow dry, but so Pepper, thanks, and we hope you enjoy our secrets. Till next time.